There everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in. We are going to get into a reading about the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Let's see what spirit wants to tell us about both parties. If you are not sure who you are and which role you play, hopefully this video will help you out. Again, some messages may be a few days in advance, but once it happens or once you figure it out, don't forget to comment below and let me know what you think, okay? I do apologize if it does not resonate, because we're all looking for direction, right? So, but again, it's a general reading. If you want to book a personal reading, please follow the description box below. You'll see morphintome@gmail.com, and that is how you email me, and that is how we book appointments. So, I do have a website. Once you email me, we will speak from there. Maybe or maybe not the website is like necessary, okay? But yes, I do have instructions about how to book via the website. So, okay. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with the divine masculine and the divine feminine. We'll get a pile for the divine feminine, and then for the divine masculine, we'll go from there. Let's see what spirit has us to say. Let's see what the divine masculine wants to say. Let's see what the divine feminine is trying to say. Some of us could lose our way, etc. So let's see what spirit wants us to know. Thank you for all the likes, comments, and subscribes. Morph team, thank you for being patient with the readings. We do have a hurricane coming out here in Florida, so I will not be available as far as Sunday and Monday, depending on what Dorian says. That's what the hurricane's name is out here. All right, so I'll keep everyone posted. Okay. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Let's see about the divine feminine. The Ten of Cups. Nice, divine feminine. The High Priestess, divine feminine. And the Three of Wands, which is the card that just came out. I don't know if you saw it on the deck, on the front. It just fell out and I put it back in, so it wants to come back out. So we're going to clarify that Three of Wands and see what it is that spirit wants us to know that the divine feminine should be in, okay? Ten of Cups, High Priestess, Three of Wands. All right, for the Hierophant, for the divine masculine, we've got the Temperance card, the Eight of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles, okay? All right, let's see what we got. High Priestess, divine feminine, divine feminine. If you're Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, if you're Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, I'm talking to you right now. If you've got those signs in your chart, so that we can specify this reading and make it a little more personal. So, divine feminine, wow, a lot of us are looking for completion. We're looking for a relationship. We're looking for marriage. We're looking for a relationship. We're looking for harmony with our divine masculine. Okay? We're looking for harmony. Some of us are saying, okay, I'm going to make someone my divine masculine. More power to you. But I love how divine feminines are making a choice. That's perfect, We're making a choice, and that's the only way you're going to get to some sort of success. That's the only way you're going to get to success, okay, is if you're making a choice. So I see that divine feminines are making a choice of who they want to be as for their own character and where they want to go and who they want to be with. That helps you to step into your High Priestess energy, that we are already divine feminines. High Priestess is an honor. You may not make it to this stage. That's what you need to know. This is something that you may not make it to. You see all of her assets and everything she's got and her spirit guides. The Empress's, embodiment, the moon, her crescent, all that. She's got a lot of assets besides what we see here. This is what you aspire to be. It seems that when the divine feminine makes her choice, it doesn't necessarily mean that you've already been in your relationship. It means that when you've made your choice, it's technically the same role to play, okay, as making it this far. I hope that makes sense to you. You have stepped into your high priestess energy. That means downloads. That means spirituality. That means the efficiency to do things, to say things, to know your place, know when to speak, know when not to speak. Having all of the clarity, having all of the knowledge that you need in this relationship, because it's a 50-50 relationship. But once you're here, Divine Feminine, it starts off with you knowing where you want to be. You know, she rules the subconscious mind. So the least we can say here is knowing who you want to love, who you love, who loves you, what you want, where you want it. It's writing out your list, okay, of things to do. It's writing on your list of what you want and then checking them off at the end of the day when you are sitting here. So I want to say the main thing I know before we clarify is the Divine Feminine has made up her mind about what she wants. The Three of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, they have this amazing power that they bring to us that we get to learn how to be, of determination, ambition, passion, planning, pure potential. They're so level grounded, they're so loyal, they're so fiery that it's like when they take on something, you better hope that they ain't so passionate that they burn the place down, hypothetically. This is a planning stage. This is someone who's already established. So Divine Feminine, this is you understanding your power, but being humble in knowing that what you want is coming once you speak it into fruition, once you're manifesting. The Divine Feminines are manifesting, but you can only do that, and it will only be activated once you put your foot on the ground, your feet on the ground, once you plant your seeds to watch it grow. It says that even when you know that what you want and you become who you are, now it's time for the action. Now it's time for the planning. This is a lot of work here. Now it's time for the planning, but it's not going to be hard because you've already ruling the subconscious mind. You've been there, done that in a sense. You know what you want. You're no longer in a category of people who are just up in the air. This is all very level, grounded energy, even as deep as knowing, you know, the water energy here, even as deep as the knowing. Now it's time for you to put forth your action. You said, I'm established. This card talks about that being like an ocean or a body of water that are a few sailboats, up to like 5 sailboats of this man or woman's trade. You may not be rich. You may not own your own business. You may be 13 years old watching this video. You may be 35. It doesn't matter. It's the mindset that we know. You remember, this 10 of Cups does not highlight the 10 of Pentacles, whereas the money is the main factor. It's the love, it's the harmony, it's the bliss, it's the perfect of the relationship that everybody wants. You want harmony, you want real love with someone. They have a house, they have land, but they're not dressed in silk and armor, Egyptian cotton. So it's going both ways for you to say that you don't have to be rich, you don't have to be poor, you can, but the love is here. It's what you know that you want, and you're going to be humble in knowing, in getting, and achieving. So this man is very humble, regardless of what he has, what he doesn't have, but they like to highlight that he has quite a lot. Whether it's the ships of cargo and trade and material things, remember it's a fire sign. This is about what you have inside and what you're ready to do and how you're ready to go get it with the tools that you have in your brain and in your heart. So it talks about the Divine Feminine being ready to go set out on that journey to get what they want to get. The Three of Wands is someone who's, okay, again, humble, knows what they want, and is just like, how am I going to get it? Now I need my partner. Now I need my other half. Okay, what do we have at the top of the deck? The Sun card. You could be a Leo that I'm talking to. You could have Leo in your chart. Very good. I like the cards that I'm seeing. Okay. Ooh, and then the World. Okay, awesome. So for Divine Feminines right now, you are looking at stability and foundation. You are looking at success and exactly where you want to go. Exactly what you feel is exactly what's going to happen. And what I mean by that is not if you've been feeling paranoid. This is not a dark reading at all. We're looking at your cards. So if that is how you've been feeling, this does not apply to you. You know, there's a certain aspect that you have to get to. How you've been feeling is going to happen, like your destined journey. In the twin flame journey, you feel love, you feel ambition, you feel it. And now it's just time to go and do it. If your desires with a fire sign, go and get it. But with this knowing, you'll know when, you'll know how, you'll know with what tools, you'll know with what, who, what, where, when, and why. You understand? This speaks depth, and we just have to go in and clarify it. But at the top of the deck is the Sun card. That's your path. That's where you're going. This fire energy is something that the divine feminines need. You need some oomph. You need some zeal. It looks like, it looks like this divine feminine is not denying herself at all. And I love that, because I've been speaking to quite a few women, just two in particular, really, who are newer clients, and you'll know who you are, that just, they came to me almost eager, and then they step back down. And it's like, I can't really put my opinion or my hand or finger on that, but, that's that. And, but I'm not going to say my opinion on that, Jasmine. You're not going to say anything about it. But this is where you need to be, right? Obviously, if you're watching the videos religiously, there's no reason to just, oh God, it really grinds my gears. But here we have the Sun card. So this is where you're going. And it looks like you have to open up, okay, with yourself. You have to find that inner child within yourself. Some of us are of all ages, and we just feel like it's when we're looking for help is the best time to just go into hermit mode or retreat. And it grinds my gears. But it's just, you need to be able to get back into this energy, strength, passion, power. Even as an adolescent, some people may not be taking you serious, okay? Some people may not be feeling like you're going to get anywhere. Some people may just see you for a 5-year-old riding bareback on a horse. Like, you're going to fall. No, you can't do that. You're like, you know what? I'm tapping into my inner child again. I'm going to succeed, and I'm going to be happy. I'm going to do what I want. Not necessarily you have no sense in danger, but you have no sense in worry. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is going to be all right. So that's how you're feeling, and you know that because of this energy, because of what you want, because where you're going is where you're going, and that's up to this point. That's here. So we'll go ahead and clarify all of that, but in a minute, okay? Your clarify was the Sun card. That's a beautiful deck. You have the High Priestess here. She has a lot to say. I can feel it. For the Divine Masculine, he's having and searching for temperance. He's going exactly where you are being told you're going to go. He sees it from this view. You see it from that view. You see it more up close. He sees it from afar, or vice versa. It's the fact that you both are going the same direction. It's a twin flame journey. It's a mirror. So they could be a Leo as well. But it looks like he's in the stage of doing the work. So are you. You're looking at it over yonder. He's looking at it over yonder. You're both to end up here. These are the same view. It's not that one person just showed up happily ever after, or just showed up fashionably late. You both have to put in the work. Now, looks like he's in this area, so it looks like he's not so much what I want to say is he's not so much focused. The Divine Masculine is not focused on this mentality. He's not focused on his he's not focused on, the spirituality of it. Not the spirituality of it. Of course, he's an angel here. He's not focused on being the Hierophant per se, or being a divine masculine. So that can say a lot of things. He may not be focused on being with you right now. He may not be focused on being with, so-and-so, the High Priestess, the divine feminine. It looks like he may be a little bit lagging in a way, but it's at the same time he's not. It's two different perspectives. He's looking at it as a, and not even in a masculine or feminine energy. He's looking at it in a more perspective of reality, on foot, on ground. How do I want to put this? Because he's doing the work. He knows that he's got a path. He knows that it's going to lead to you. So he's doing the work because he knows he has to. He knows he's got to. All right, we'll come back to that card. The Eight of Cups is right across from your High Priestess, okay? The Temperance is right across from your Ten of Cups. 1 second. Okay, here we go. We're not confused. And then his Two of Pentacles across from your Three of Wands. We'll get there. So it's like he's You know, this card is like you're being compelled to walk away. It's not that you want to walk away. You know, sometimes my representation of this card is, you know, you have to be the bigger person in the argument or in the ordeal. You know, sometimes you got to leave the party early. You're a parent now. You're leaving the party behind. You hear the fireworks. Your favorite song just came on. You got to leave. Like, damn, you got a curfew. Just having to be the bigger person, but feeling compelled to walk away. It's not that you want to, because this is a lot of love. This is a lot of effort. This was a lot of contribution. You know what I'm saying? Communion, shoot. I mean, like, it was a lot offered. There was a lot, I can't even find the words. There's a lot of love. There's a